So let me tell you about the time where I realized life was like spiritual prison, and I realized that God got us all doing lifetime bids in this motherfucker. So it all starts with the premise that in the Quran al-Kareem, it says that the dunya is the material world, the temporary life, the dunya, this world. The dunya is like a prison to the believer. That was already in my consciousness. Now I'm gonna tell you, as one day I'm walking after I was with Lee Scratch Perry, the legend, and I was in Base World with some friends. You feel me? I'm walking, I'm tripping, I'm off like 2 tabs of acid walking on a meditation, right? And it dawned on me, I said, oh shit, life is really like prison. Not just prison, but you have to see that society has it structured in a way that, you know, at the end of the day, you can't just do what you want. So I'm walking through these streets, I'm like, okay, since I can't just do willy-nilly, right? The truth is, I'm on minimum security prison, right? So general society is basically minimum security prison. And once you commit a crime, you start to go deeper and deeper into societal prison system, right? And you get less rights, you get less access to things, and you get less liberties and less freedoms, right? So understand that right now, as everybody moving in society, you are basically moving in level 1 minimum security prison, right? If you do some dumb shit, the cops is there. If you do some dumb shit, the FBI is there, you know what I'm saying? They keep you in check. Now, that's not a negative thing, you feel me? Understand that when I understood this as well, the next level is that, you know, you out here in the free world, everything is commissary. Y'all be talking about money is not important, but money is gonna get you commissary. You get to go to the store, you know what I'm saying? You get to go to the store, you get whatever you want. You can get nacho, you get whatever the fuck you get some Louis, you get some Dolce & Gabbana, you get some fucking Cartier. No matter if you got your bread up out here in the free world, basically the market is the commissary. You feel me? It's societal commissary. You know what I'm saying? So once you get your money up in this life and you realize that, you know, life on a spiritual level for the believer is like prison, because we all doing a life sentence, right? So you gotta be here locked into this material world. Motherfuckers be trying to get deluded about this shit all day. Fuck is you talking about? We here until we not here, and you gotta do life. You know what I'm saying? So you gonna do life, how you gonna do your time? You feel me? Whatever you are, your world is yours. Got us all doing time. Second, you here, now you in the general society, it's checks and balances out this motherfucker. If everybody was out here lawless, it would be wacky out here, you feel me? So anyway, you on minimum security prison, you get your act together, you handle business out here, you gonna get you some money. Everything out here is commissary, all access. If you fuck up, and you go to the bookings, let's say, that's the first level of like step down, like security on you is higher. You feel me? Now you can strip, and now your commissary is going fucking to shit. You probably get a couple juice boxes and milk cartons, look like motherfucking, you know what I'm saying, shit off the lunch line in school. You feel me? And the more deeper you go into prison, because I know some people doing fucking maximum security prison type shit, more deeper you go into prison, you know what I'm saying, you're going to end up with less rights, less access to goods, less access to commissary, and your labor is going to go to not even pennies on a dollar. You feel me? So that's why y'all got to realize, like, you know, all right, so I'm saying a lot and there's a lot of different angles, but on that trip, I realized, I said, oh shit, this is minimum security prison. There's a degree of coercion that's going on between you and the government. And that's perfectly fine, because that's how you create a civilization. You can't just have motherfuckers walking around doing what they feel, how they want, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how you have a whole bunch of robberies, a whole bunch of burglaries, a whole bunch of murders, a whole bunch of just lawless, wild, dumb shit. You feel me? So you have to have the checks and the balance. You have to have that security system in place to make sure that motherfuckers ain't just straight wilding. You feel me? Because a lot of y'all don't even know how to control yourselves, period. And if it wasn't the fact that low-key guns are kind of pointed at you regardless, you feel me? Like, you got to walk around realizing, like, if you start to play GTA with your life and you do left or right and you run down and snuff somebody, that motherfucker gonna snuff you back. You gonna get 1 star. If you kill him, 2 stars, 3 stars, 4 stars, 5 stars, 6 stars. Now you wanted, now you going to jail, right? Fast forward all that shit. You got to understand the positive side of that is that, okay, spiritually, like in the Quran, it says that we're all living in a prison. Like in the Quran, it says the Quran, it says the dunya is a prison for the believer. So once you understand that God, the universe, the creator, whatever has created all of us, has us all here literally doing a life sentence in this temporal plane, and you awaken out of the ungrateful state, because a lot of people are like, man, oh, my life sucks, other shit. You're like, oh shit, I get to live, I got a life sentence in the universe, in existence, great. All right, how am I gonna spend my time? Individuals like me, I fucking work out, I eat, I fucking build my mind, I make myself more valuable, and I literally go back into the free world and provide value so that, you know what I'm saying, that's when you realize the economy in the free world is commissary based. You know what I'm saying? You can go to the stores, you can buy what you want, you can get the fly crib, but once you go from living in general society, which is minimum security prison, low-key, you feel me? Like the cops is the COs, you feel me? The cops is basically the COs. I'm trying to put y'all on game, you feel me? Once you do some dumb shit and you go deeper into the system, you'll slowly get stripped of all your liberties and rights. This is why most people who go to jail and they don't lose their mind and they're not broken by the system and they're actually like low-key like refined by the system, you know what I'm saying? I know a few people that have done that. They come back out with a new set of fresh eyes because they're like, oh shit, I had everything taken away from me. I was deep in the system, you know what I'm saying? I had no liberties, no rights. I was fucking eating fucking fake chicken and shit like that. Then they come back into the free world, you know what I'm saying? After dealing with that, they're like, oh shit, this shit is cakewalk, you feel me? So, you know, me personally, I ain't never been in jail, you feel me? I ain't gonna say I did. I always wanted to, but all of the OGs, I consider that shit camp. All of my OGs was like, bro, don't even do that shit, you feel me? So I'm smart enough to never have got booked for none of my shit, you feel me? But at the end of the day, I always saw that prison was a condition where humans had to constrict their conduct to the highest level or else, motherfuckers get got in prison for the smallest disagreements, for the smallest transgressions, for the smallest disrespects. That's why when you come out into the free world, I could feel it on people. I'm like, you don't really know what you asking for, you feel me? And I'm humble enough to know that I don't want that shit on the other side, you know what I'm saying? That I don't mean I'm pussy, but that just means that I'm smart enough to know what's on the other side of certain actions. And once you realize you're in the free world, you don't play with your freedom a certain way, you know what I'm saying? And then you could treat the free world because it's nothing but abundance out here, you feel me? So most people just fucking grope and grind and fucking whine about their circumstances. But it's like, listen, life is prison for the believer. Once you realize that where you are, how you are, you know what I'm saying, time, space, existence, and you get into that spiritual awakening, you're like, oh shit, I'm here doing a life bid based on God, universe, creator, right? I got to do a life sentence. All right, great. Now, what's my life sentence? My life sentence is in a fucking beautiful first world country with mad opportunities as long as I make myself fucking amazing. You feel me? So that's what you got to realize. Money is basically your commissary, you feel me? And the more money you make, the more things you could afford, the better things you could afford, the more you can have your fucking, you know what I'm saying, your rations, you have whatever the fuck, man. You know what I'm saying? Your crib is your rack, the bedroom is your rack. You know what I'm saying? You go out into the world, that's the big yard, you feel me? And you just handle it like that. But I was tripping that acid, and after I met Lee Scratch Perry and I came to that awareness, I said, oh shit, we really out here in minimum security prison, like general society, being in a free world is minimum security prison. Then you realize that the police officers are like the correctional, they're the COs, you feel me? And if you do some dumb shit, you just go into detention. They detain you. So now you go into detention. And it's different degrees of detention. You know what I'm saying? The more dumb shit you do, the deeper in detention you go, the longer you stay in detention, and the more you're deprived of all the beautiful shit that's out here, you feel me? Whatever why your world is yours, once you awaken to this level of mindset, you know what I'm saying? Like the Quran says that the dunya, the temporal world, the temporary world, is a prison for the believer. This is where your soul is here to do a lifetime sentence in this trial and error phase of existence, to come down here to learn the lesson. Once you do enough wrong karmically, you then adjust yourself and realize, all right, now it's time for corrections, because that's what the institution and the prisons are meant to do. They're meant to be correctional facilities, right? The universe has put you on this planet for your soul to be corrected, so that through karma, you know what I'm saying? Karma will literally get you in prison, but karma will also have you in an internal prison where you're trapped in negative emotions. And then once you transgress enough and commit enough spiritual crimes, you know what I'm saying, against yourself and against the cosmos, aka transgress the universal laws of the nature, you know what I'm saying? Once you do that enough and then you inevitably feel the negativity, you no longer want to do that anymore. And that's when you come into harmony with the universe. That's when you submit to the will of the universe. And that's when you come into harmony with the laws and you start to work with the laws and the laws start to work with you. You know what I'm saying? On chapter 8 of my book, How to Not Be Poor, I wrote in the last sentence, keep the rules and they will keep you. Break the rules and they will break you. You feel me? And it's really like that. You know what I'm saying? So once you see it as like life is truly a prison for the believer in the conscious soul, you see what I'm saying? And that's, the prison is a correctional facility. You know what I'm saying? You can either see it as like, all right, I'm going to come down here, learn my lesson and become a refined individual, an upstanding citizen of the universe, you know what I'm saying? And be the greatest servant and the greatest asset. That's why I say that Abdullah awareness, you know what I'm saying? Abdullah consciousness. And then from there, you know what I'm saying? You just live the best life possible until your life sentence is over and you go back home. Right, whatever you are, your world is yours. I'm on a whole different level with this shit. Shout out to everybody that went to prison. You know what I'm saying? Y'all gotta understand, I really study people who went to prison for a reason because I really respect what that energy is really like in there, you feel me? So y'all gonna understand that like my codes and my ethics move off of people who have done time, you feel me? I've never done time. I don't plan on doing time, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna do no dumb shit to put myself in jeopardy, you know what I'm saying? But I just move off of that level of code and conduct because out here, people are too protected by shit. And inside you, if you do the wrong thing, it's clipped, you feel me? So whatever you are, your world is yours. I only respect conduct and respect behavior. And that's what the universe only respects. That's what the correctional facilities only respect. And once you realize you in this free world, you know, you see your life sentence as a blessing and you move correct, then you have the beautiful experience. But if you don't move correct, you're going to get clipped real quick. That's on the universal level. That's on the inside. You know what I'm saying? And whatever you are, your world is yours. It's really like that. DM me for the coaching. Click the link and start really living your life. Motherfuckers talking about money is not important, but they spending their money on drugs, just like motherfuckers in jail, spending their money on food, sleeping and then all type of shit. That's why you weak. You know what I'm saying? Come out, oh yeah, you know what I'm saying 60 days till we go home, I'm gonna get jacked. You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers say that shit all the time. I'm gonna get in shape, I'm gonna stop doing drugs. Motherfuckers continue to do drugs and spend their money on other shit while other motherfuckers is holding the yard, holding the block, you know what I'm saying? And just straight, just, you know what I'm saying, bossed up. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you are, your world is yours. You can fuck with the real ones, you can fuck with the fakes. It's really your choice. I really just put y'all on a very high level of game. This is very rare. You might have to watch this over and over and over again. Consider vibrations raised, evolution, only solution, discipline, the only freedom, self-mastery, the only success, and discipline is really the only self-love. Listen, what you want to do with your life? You want to live with them bums? You want to get high all day? You want to be fat and sloppy? Or you just want to be a real motherfucker that everybody just knows? Like, yeah.